Cbeebies Bedtime Story.
Hello, my name's Maggie. Did you have a good day today? Maybe you learned something new. Sometimes when I try something new, it can be quite hard and a little bit scary. Tonight's bedtime story is about someone who learned something new and they were a little bit afraid. Would you like to hear it? Great. The story's called Brave Little Owl and it's by Penny Little and Sean Julian. Mummy and Daddy Owl were out hunting and Grandpa Owl was babysitting. "Go to sleep, all of you, and no messing around," he whispered. "It's Grandma Owl's birthday tomorrow, and I've got to think of something really special to give to her." "Oh, let us help, Grandpa, please, please," begged the biggest baby owl. "We've got lots of good ideas." "Oh, all right," sighed Grandpa Owl. "So what do you think would be her best present ever?" "For you to teach us how to fly," shouted the twins. "We're really not sleepy, and we're big enough." "Now that is a good idea," grinned Grandpa Owl. "But where's Little Owl?" "I'm asleep," said a tiny voice. "You can't talk if you're asleep," teased the boys. "You're just a scaredy owl." "No, I'm not," shouted Little Owl. But she shivered a bit as she peered out of the nest. The ground seemed a very long way down. "Come on, all of you," said Grandpa Owl. "Let's line up in a row and copy me." "We're going first," shouted the twins, and elbowed past their big brother. "No, I'm the oldest, so I go first," said the biggest baby, making the branch sway scarily. "Move over or I'll push you off." "That's enough squabbling," said Grandpa Owl firmly. "Now be careful or..." Splosh! Little Owl had slipped and fallen off the branch. "Little Owl can't fly, but she can swim," hooted the boys. Grandpa gave them a fierce glare, then swooped down and scooped her up. Back on the branch, Little Owl fluffed up her feathers crossly, spraying her brothers with muddy water. "Yuck! Stop!" they squealed. "Now, let's try again," sighed Grandpa Owl. "Open your wings, lean forward and..." Oops! Little Owl slipped again and dangled upside down from the branch. "Stop laughing, you lot," said Grandpa Owl sternly. "Not everyone's good at everything. It takes practice. Now let's see if we can fly to the old tree on the other side of the woods," he said. "Ready, steady, go!" "Help!" cried Little Owl as she tumbled from the branch. Little Owl fell and landed with a crash. "Oof!" gasped Baby Badger. "I thought owls could fly." "They can," sniffed Little Owl sadly. "Every owl except me." And big fat tears rolled down her feathery cheeks and plopped onto the ground. "My brothers were right. I'm a scaredy owl." "Lots of things can seem scary until you try them," said Baby Badger gently. "I used to be scared of my dark burrow, but now it's not scary at all." "I was scared of heights," said a little squirrel, scampering down from the nearest tree. "But look at me now." "I was scared of owls," squeaked a little mouse nervously. "Well, actually, I still am scared of owls, but you seem really nice." "I was scared the first time the sun went in," laughed Sunny Bunny. "But now I know it always comes back." "Don't be scared, Little Owl," they cheered. "You can do it if you try." But Little Owl felt too sad to try again. It was growing cold, and she couldn't even get back to her cosy nest. Suddenly, a dark shadow passed over the moon. It was Grandpa Owl, and he landed with a feathery whoosh. "There you are, my brave little owl," he smiled. He snuggled her tightly under a huge fluffy wing. "Can you keep a secret?" Little Owl nodded her tufty ears. "When I was a little owl like you, I was scared of flying too." Little Owl opened her big eyes wide in amazement. "You were?" she whispered. "I was," said Grandpa Owl, "but I never gave up trying." He wiped away her tears. "Now your grandma has arrived and she's waiting for her present, so shall we give it one last go?" As Grandpa watched, Little Owl started to run. She felt the breeze tug at her as it lifted her gently off the hillside. To her surprise, her wings seemed to know exactly what to do on their own. Flapping and gliding, she rose higher and higher into the starry night. As she looked down, she could see the whole new, wonderful world below her. "Look at me," she hooted happily to her friends. "I'm not scared anymore. I can fly." Grandpa Owl flew over and joined Little Owl, and together they flew over the meadow to the other side of the woods, where Grandma Owl and all the grandchildren were waiting for them. Everybody cheered as Little Owl landed. "You're the best birthday present ever," whispered Grandma Owl. "And you're a very brave little owl." Little Owl never forgot the special night she learnt to fly. And as she grew bigger and stronger, she always loved to soar through the sky under the beautiful, bright silver moon. Well done, Little Owl. So brave and such a great flyer. And you see, it all turned out so well in the end. Now, it may be time for little owls to wake up and go out flying, but it's time for you to go to bed. So spread your little wings and flap, flap, flap away to your bedroom to get yourself cosy for a good night's sleep. I'll be back very soon with another bedtime story. Sleep tight.